both, preferably.
Hi there, my name's Adam Troop, and today I'm going to do some more testing of the Rode VideomicPro and the Rode Videomicro. And as another source of comparison, I'll also let you listen to the A7S II internal microphones, just so you know what kind of a difference you can expect between the internal mics and these two different microphones from Rode. So I won't go into the difference in specs. I guess the main thing that you really need to know is the Videomicro is their smallest, just checking I'm not driving into anyone, is their smallest little on-camera shotgun mic, and it uses no batteries, it's got no switches at all. You plug it in and that's it. And that's what we're currently listening to. The VideomicPro is kind of their top of the line sort of, just on-camera mic that's not a proper, XLR shotgun mic basically. It uses a little 9-volt battery and gives you some different options, but I won't go into that too much. I'll just let you hear the difference. So I think you've heard enough of the Videomicro. Next we're going to listen to the VideomicPro. Okay, so we're currently listening to the VideomicPro, and something that's quite interesting, just a random bit of trivia, something for me to talk about whilst you're just listening to the car sound and the microphone and comparing how it sounded to the Videomicro. But I've currently got the A7S II connected to the phone app, so you can see what you're shooting. Obviously I'm not looking at it whilst I'm driving, it was purely just to frame up and hit record, know I'm recording, because otherwise I've got no idea, I can't see the back of the camera from here. So when you're connected to the app, you lose the ability to change audio level, which is quite bizarre and annoying, because there are certain things you can't hit menu and do things, because that just takes you into the kind of application menu. But I'd programmed certain features into the FN menu button on the back of the camera, and I'd put audio levels in there for quicker access, and yeah, they're not available when you're using the phone application, the playmemories application. So that's quite annoying, something to be aware of if you're planning on using the app for remote shooting and want to be able to adjust the audio level on the camera. It would appear that you can't do that. So I hope that was enough of me rambling in the car for you to hear the difference between the VideomicPro and the Videomicro. And lastly, just for reference, I'm going to use the internal mics of the A7S II. I will have to exit the playmemories app and do all that hassle stuff and change the level, because it needs to go right up from 16 right up to 26, because it's just really quiet if you don't put it back to its default level for the internal mic. So let's have a listen. So this is the last little test just with the A7S II built-in internal mics, just for comparison to see how much of an improvement you would get with either of those external microphones from Rode. So it's me just turning into my street, sort of, almost my street. So I've only got a few seconds to do in the car. Something that I'd like to mention that's really quite annoying with the playmemories app for live shooting on your mobile is it seems, even though it's in movie mode on the camera, it seems to remove your settings for picture profiles. So I've got mine on a Sony style, and annoyingly, hold on, just to make sure I don't crash into a neighbour. Annoyingly, it brings up the option, it doesn't look as flat as it did, and it brings up the options for adding the sort of creative styles and things, and you can't combine those on this camera. So, and it does look a lot more, just less more contrasty than it should do with the picture profile that I've set up for it. So that's something else to bear in mind, is it would appear that when using the app, that you lose the picture profile settings that you've set in movie mode. That's really quite annoying. Seriously, Panasonic absolutely blow Sony away in terms of their app for remote shooting on their cameras. It is infinitely better. The Sony one, it's not terrible, but you know, I'm discovering more and more things that just, you know, it's like, that's why would you not be able to use picture profiles in remote shooting? I mean, really, you should be able to change that. If it was Panasonic, you'd be able to change that kind of stuff on the app, probably. You'd at least be able to use it. So yeah, that's quite annoying. So anyway, it looks like I'm definitely not going to be using the remote shooting app as much as I would have on the Panasonic GH4 and things. So anyway, I hope that was helpful, and thanks for watching.